you know what, John McCain today goes out and endorses, gets an endorsement, is enthusiastic endorsement from Reverend Hagee. Hagee or whatever the hell his name is, right? And this guy is literally insane, okay, and 100% racist. He says that we need to start a first strike war, nuclear war with Israel, combined with Israel, against Iran, so that the second coming of Christ can start. He's not being vague about it. He's not saying maybe kind of it'll lead to this, that'll lead to that, no. He flat out comes out and says it. We need to start Armageddon by declaring a war that will end all wars and drown all of us in blood by starting a war with Iran. Hagee endorses McCain today. They asked McCain about it, and he says, oh, I'm very proud of him. I'm very proud of him? Tim Russert, where the fuck are you? Are you going to ask him to denounce and reject Hagee? Or are you going to sit there and go, oh, well, okay, no, it only applies to Democrats. It only applies to Obama, not to Republicans. They could have radical, crazy people on their side. They could be in favor of torture. I'm never going to ask him a tough question in my life. Never going to do it. Because Republicans in this Washington bubble are untouchable. Reverend Hagee. Quote, all Muslims, not some, not most, all Muslims are programmed to kill, and we can thus never negotiate with any of them. Do you denounce them? Do you reject them? Do you... No. They gave McCain some of these quotes in the press conference. He said, I don't care. I'm proud to be with Reverend Hagee. Shouldn't that end this? Could you imagine if Obama comes out and says, yeah, so what? Farrakhan hates all Jews. I'm proud to be with him. That would end his candidacy. It'd be over. But McCain says, I'm proud to be a guy who hates all Muslims. No problem. Congratulations, you're a winner. Because inside the Washington bubble, we love Republicans. We masturbate to them. And we pray to them. We say, oh, everything you do, no matter how sick and disgusting and grotesque, is right. Here's what he has to say about New Orleans. I believe that New Orleans had a level of sin that was so offensive to God, and they were recipients of the judgment of God for that. Referring to Hurricane Katrina, of course. There was to be a homosexual parade there on Monday that Katrina came. I believe that Hurricane Katrina was, in fact, the judgment of God against the city of New Orleans. McCain's quote, I am very honored to get Mr. Hagee's, Reverend Hagee's endorsement. Then they asked McCain, well, look, this guy is in favor of Armageddon, wants to start war with Iran so we can, have the second coming of Christ. And he believes the head of the European Union will be the Antichrist. The head of the European Union will be the Antichrist. And McCain says, in response to that, quote, all I can tell you is that I am very proud to have Pastor John Hagee's support. Shouldn't that be the end of McCain's campaign? I mean, what a radical. What an insane radical. But no, you're allowed to be as insane and as radical as you want in America, as long as you're right-wing, as long as you're conservative, as long as you're Republican, as long as you're Christian right. You can say anything. What else can the guy say? What else can Hagee say?